Hello, everybody. Uh-oh, did I put it on the... We'll see if I put this on the right side. Oh, I don't know what I'm pushing all kinds of buttons. I think I usually have it turned the other way. We'll see if I can get it on the thing. Did I get it on? Aha. Hi, Vivian. Oh, I guess I am live. Hello. Oh, thank you for the heart. I love you too. Hi, Donna. Nice to see y'all today. Thanks for joining me on my special day. Oh, that is one thing. I think I'm going to be moving my live videos to Fridays. And I'll probably do something like Friday at 3 p.m. Maybe 4 p.m. We'll see. So I don't know if I'll have one this Friday, but I'll have one next Friday. And, but yeah, so we have kind of a new time for when my kids go to my mother-in-law's. And so I thought I might try it out on Fridays because then I'll feel less hectic and rushed than if I do it on Tuesdays. Okay, so let me move this down. We're not really making this card, but we're going to make something like this background. And I'll kind of give you the background on that when we do it. We're going to use masking fluid. Stampin' Up! Does not sell masking fluid, but I've been wanting to try it for a long time. So I got this bottle of masking fluid off of Amazon. I think it's Schminky is the name. But I got it on Amazon. Not particularly cheap, but not too bad because I don't think you use very much each time. But so I'm going to do it with Brusho. We're going to see you put the masking fluid down in wherever you want it. And then you color over it and then you pull the masking fluid off. So it's kind of cool. Anyway, so that's what we're going to do. But first I have a lot of show and tell and a lot to tell you about. Okay, first of all, celebration's still going on. Let's see, $50, with a minimum $50 order, you get something from the Celebration brochure. And they released 3 new products this week for Celebration. There's the Springtime Foils paper, which is gorgeous paper that's got different colors of metallic foil on it. I just ordered mine today. And then there's a stamp set, that eclectic something. And then, oh, and then there's a basket of flowers stamp set that comes with the basket weave embossing folder, which is gorgeous. Those are $100 one. And I actually don't know how, Donna asked how long it takes the masking fluid to dry. I don't actually know because I put it on last night and then I walked out. I think it probably took 10 minutes or something, but but I'm not sure. And I'm not sure if I can use my heat tool on it, but we're going to make 2, so I might give it a shot and see what happens. Okay, so on the Celebration, you've got the regular Celebration plus the 3 new items. The basket weave embossing folder plus the stamp set together, that's $100. If you spend $100, you can select that. So check that out. I'll put up the links to all the Celebration stuff. And, oh, and if you join during Celebration, it's still $99 to join. You get $125 in your starter kit, plus you get to pick any 2 stamp sets from the occasions or annual catalog, and they're so up to any value. So you can even pick the priciest ones. I actually, I had someone join recently, and I recommended this one because it's expensive. And it has like a billion, not an actual billion, but it has lots and lots of really good sentiments. Plus it's got the big flowers. And then also there's I don't know, what's that one called? The Guy Greetings. That's very pricey, but it has lots of cool guy stamps. Okay, and that's it. Oh, also, if you have a $250 order, you get extra Hostess rewards or Stampin' rewards. Okay, I have show and tell. Oh, y'all, I got my display stamper box this week for On Stage in Fort Worth in April. It's very exciting. I might have gotten it last week, but it's been since I last saw you, so it was very exciting, and I'm very excited about it. Okay, so I got lots to show you. Hello, Anne-Marie. Nice to see you. Texas neighbor, yes. Yeah, I think I've got, okay, I have 2 Texans and an Australian on here right now. Okay, this was January's Paper Pumpkin. That's our subscription box. It's 20 bucks a month. You can also do prepaid. So if you did a prepaid subscription, you could also get a free celebration item out of it. So here's the box. It comes in the mail looking like this. And this, I'm going to show you. So this was January's. I think you had something like 16 cards to make in January, and they were really cute. I was very excited. This month, you get an ink spot every month. And I got Garden Green this month, but that's okay. Y'all know how I feel about Garden Green. This was the stamp set that came. So you get a stamp set and an ink spot every month. And I love that stamp set. I love the cute little, the tiny flowers. And then these are the projects. They're these flower cards. You got 9 cards and 9 envelopes that are lined. And so you got the stuff to make 9 of those with little cutout stuff. So it comes with all the supplies to make that. Anyway, in March, that's the 5th anniversary of Paper Pumpkin, and there will be an extra free gift in the Paper Pumpkin box. And usually when they super hype a Paper Pumpkin, it's going to be a really, really good one. So you have to sign up by March 10th to get in on that one. So I recommend you do that, and I'll put up a link for that. Okay, I'm going to show you stuff. Okay, I made this week. This was for, I'm guest designing on the Stamp Ink Paper challenge blog right now, and that was my project for them this week. It's Card Maker's Choice this week, so if you want to enter that challenge, make anything you want and enter it in the challenge. I did this one. This one had a matching like gum packet wrapper thing. I did this one for the something. I don't know. Blog Hop. Oh yeah, Kylie's International Highlights, the winners blog hop, because I was in the top 10 again last month. So thank you for voting for me if you voted for me. And then this is the card I made last week on my video, but I never showed y'all like the finished card, or maybe I did. I don't know, but there it is. I made this one for Global Design Project last week. They had a color challenge. This is that, what's it called? Home Life stamp set with the matching framelits, and it's got all these fun little bits in the framelits, so. But that one's a fun one. And it'll also, like, you can stamp the yellow one, and there's a die that'll cut out, like, all the big flowers in it, so then you can pop them up on dimensionals. So that's cool. I don't know. I think I posted this since my last time I showed y'all stuff. So that uses one of the stamp sets from Celebration that's called Happy Wishes. That's a $100 one because it comes with a ton of stamps. It's 2 stamp cases. This was actually a swap card that I made for a demonstrator swap I was in, and it, I can't remember what else I put it in. I had it in the, For the Love of Creating blog hop, and here was my other card for that blog hop. So this one has the Hello Color stamp set. I embossed it and then threw on some, hi Judy, and then I threw on some Brusho and made it all pretty, and I colored the Celebrate. This is one of the free celebration items too. I threw on that Thinlit. Put Brusho on the Thinlit too. I can't remember if I showed y'all that one. I might have. This is one I've made some for the Random Act of Kindness card group. We're having a special February event where we're sending racks to kids. So this is one of the cards I made for the racks to kids. I just haven't mailed my racks for kids yet because I have till the end of September. That one uses one of the Petal Passion Memories and More cards. It's like the card pack that you get lots of different things in it. And I colored it with the blends. And then the sun and the, the cloud are from the Sunshine and Rainbows bundle. So that's fun. Made 3 of these. I only see one of them, but I made 3 of these for a blog post. This uses the Heartfelt Blooms. I want to show y'all the purple one because that one's the one that looked the best. I wonder, well, it's probably in my stack somewhere. Maybe it's not. But this one I did in Flirty Flamingo. But the one I did in Rich Razzleberry, you can, like, the flowers just, like, pop off of the page. If you have this stamp set and you're not getting kind of, like, what you think you should be getting on the stamped image, make sure your ink has the right amount of or the stamp pad has the right amount of ink. It's like, you don't want a really juicy ink pad and you don't want a dry ink pad. You want one that's kind of like right in the middle. So, oh, these were my Stampin' Blends Marker Club. These were my cards for, well, let's see. I post the previous months in the month. So I posted these. So these must have been my January ones. Yeah, these were my January ones. And then, and then I show my February ones in March. So I used the Magical Day bundle, well, the stamp set, and then they could add on the dies to get the bundle. And we got, I think we got Bermuda Bay, because we're adding every month. Like they start with 2 colors the first month, and then they add on every month until they have them all. So we did the dragon, and then we did the mermaid, and then we did the unicorn. Pink pirouette might have been the other one. It's like Bermuda Bay and pink pirouette plus one of the skin tones. So that's those. And then this is a Brusho card. I haven't posted it yet, but I'll show you. This one I just made a bunch of different colors with the Brusho crystals. Like I got a paint tray and just kind of put crystals together in varying amounts of water and you know, made a bunch of different colors. Oh yeah, Vivian, that dragon, it's one of my favorites. I know, I was thinking about the dragon considering all of our book discussions, and yeah, I'm gonna have to do something with that. So, yeah, I just like dropped, I like do a drop of the Brusho, and then I kind of tilted them all down. So, just kind of a fun background. Oh, I'm to my Random Act of Kindness cards. Let's see, let me not show everyone's address on here. Okay, this one is from Ashley. She's in Manitoba, so she's in Canada, and I actually don't know her last name. I need to look it up. So these are some I've gotten in the last couple of weeks, and I'm going to get pictures taken and post these today in the Random Act of Kindness card group. So that's really pretty. It uses the Happy Celebrations embossing folder duo, where you like emboss and then it doesn't pick up the color on the inside. It's cool. Oops. And then this one came from Debbie Mason. This is so adorable. I don't have the stamp set yet. It's really cute. I think it's called Flying Home, or I'm not actually sure what it's called, but it's really cute. I love the birds, and she colored it with the blends, the little butterflies too. And this I think is the free celebration paper. This is the oh, what's it called? Bubbles and Fizz, the paper that you can get with a $50 order. I got this from Jess Brown. I actually got it a while back, but I haven't shown it to anyone because I had put it somewhere to display it, and then I didn't walk by that table for a while, I guess. So anyway, she sent me that for my 5th Stampin' Up! Anniversary, which was in October. Let me see. See what I have here. Okay, this was, oh, this is from Emily Moods. I just got this one, I think last week. Yeah, and it's got the Woodwards. This uses the Woodwards stamp set. I love the flower bunches. Really pretty card. And then this one came from, yeah, Becky Weaver. This was from Becky Weaver. Isn't that adorable? It's got the daisy heat embossed on there in silver. And then I love this ribbon. This is the Night of Navy, the crinkled seam binding ribbon. So pretty. And all that delightful daisy paper. Gorgeous, gorgeous. And then these, we got these last night. My kids got these because we're doing the Random Act of Kindness for Kids event. So Frankie got this one. This is from Angie McKenzie. And this cute little, this is one in the Cajuns catalog that I don't have. I can't even remember what it's called. But it's so cute. And then on the inside, she has Frankie, You're the Best. It was very sweet. And then Buttercup got this one. I love this. I love how she masked off when she stamped. And so they're like, you know, kind of hiding behind each other. Little ear, one of a kind. Also from Angie McKenzie. And then she sent me this one. Beautiful. Look at that coloring with the blends. This is colored with the Stampin' Blends. And she sent me that one. This was, my grandfather died, and she sent me this as a sympathy card. Just beautiful coloring. I love the coloring she did. So there's that. These I posted yesterday for Kylie Bertucci's International Blog Highlights. I did this one uses the watercolor pencils, and this one uses the blends. I really like this whole brightness, but this takes forever because watercolor pencils take a really long time if you're doing it on designer series paper. If you're doing it on watercolor paper, it doesn't take so long because you color a little and then you spread it around with the water. But it takes longer when you're doing it on designer series paper and then using the blender pen to spread it around. And so this is the Petal Passion designer series paper. And then you color it. It comes black and white and you color it. I'll show you kind of, like on the inside I put a strip not colored. And so that's how that one comes. And okay, and then I have some swaps to show you, and then we'll get to our thing. See, I don't really have that much on the actual presentation today, but we are going to have some fun. Oh, I don't want to... This one I have to make sure I don't show addresses too, so, but I think I'm not going to. Okay, so this one, this is cute. This is the new bunny in the Occasions catalog. We have the baby bear one in the oh, thank you, Anne-Marie. We have the baby bear one in the occasion, no, in the annual catalog. This is the baby bunny. So it's a triple step stamp. I think that one's going to be really easy with the Stamparatus. Ooh, I ordered my Stamparatus today. I got a note that it was in. Oh, and that was made by Veronica Cordry. She's in Lincoln, Nebraska. And these are all from Stampin' Up! Demonstrators. This one's from Penny Litwiller. That's cute. I really liked this. The uses the Sunshine and Rainbows bundle. I really like the whole like monster thunderclouds. And then pretty shiny rainbow. I thought that was very creative. Anyway, I know I was in the middle of a sentence before I interrupted myself. This one's Sarah Volker in Illinois. That uses the new Hold On to Hope bundle. I like the Hold On to Hope stamp set because it's got a verse from Isaiah in there that's really nice. This is Linda MacArthur in Minnesota. The Wishing You a Lovely Day. And this is the Painted with Love paper, which is pretty. Oh, actually, this one's the bundle of love paper. But this is the Painted with Love paper. And this one, it's called Lovely Wishes or something. It's in the back of the Occasions catalog. And I really like it. I don't know if I'll end up getting it, but I think that's really pretty. This is from Alicia Graham. I don't know where she's located. This is, this is a very popular stamp set. It goes in the whole Petal Passion suite, that painted, the colored paper that I showed you that's black and white. Well, the stamp set that goes with it. This is the stamp set that goes with it. It's very pretty. I don't have it. I'm not going to get it, but I thought this was very well done. Very pretty. Very pretty card. Let's see. Oh, this one, I think I want to take it out because this is from Lissa. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. I should ask her. Zwolanek? I don't know. She is in Wisconsin. I want to take it out because of the way the trim and the thing are. So this is the fortune cookie one that's in the Occasions catalog. I don't have this one, but it's really cute. And it's got Fortunate to Know You with the fortune cookie and the chopsticks. I thought that was really, really cute. This is Melanie Phillips. This is another one that uses the Hold On to Hope bundle. Lots of inventive and nice, creative, beautiful cards in this one. Oh, this one, Jennifer Sturgill or Sturgill. I'm not entirely sure how she pronounces it. This uses, I think, the flower from the Cake Soiree bundle, the sweet cake framelits. I think that's how she made the flower. And she did the flower cut out in one part, and then the bits that come out of it, she did in a different color. So I thought that was good. And then this is the Sweet Soiree paper that's so pretty. Look at all that shine on that paper. So pretty. I love that they're doing so much fancy paper right now. And this one's from Jan Faring. She's in Oregon. Faring or Faring. And this one uses the Cake Soiree. That's the Cake Soiree stamp set, and this is the Sweet Soiree paper. Love that stamp set and that paper. Have not used them nearly as much as I want to. Just have not had a chance. Oh, this is Robin Merriman. She's in Virginia. I love this. This is the panda. And she did this on the Dazzling Diamonds paper. She cut out the love. This is one of our framelets, or our thinlets that's got like the 4 different words in it. Sunshine Wishes, or Sunshine Sayings. Sunshine Wishes, I think. She cut that out and then colored it. I'm not sure what color she used, but it's really cute. And then the panda from he's a Celebration Panda. Oh yeah, this one comes in the same die set with this. I like her background too. It's really pretty. This is Shelly Zarling, and that's the Heartfelt Blooms. I like her. This is in Dapper Denim, I think, and then there's the Thinking of You here. Really pretty. And that's that Garden Trellis embossing folder. I don't have that one. Hope you have the best birthday. Oh, I don't know who this one's from. Let's see. Yeah, this one didn't have a name on it. So this one, really pretty. It uses the Picture Perfect Birthday and then the Happy Wishes stamp set that has like a ton of different things you can put in there. Really pretty. Karen Harper in Washington State. This uses the Cake Soiree Suite. I love that she used the, so this is the Sweet Soiree paper. This is also Sweet Soiree paper, but she put vellum over this part, so it really mutes that down. I think that's nice, and I love this tag. This tag comes in the framelets. It's really pretty. And that's the Berry Burst metallic edged ribbon. Really pretty. Okay, I told y'all I have lots of show and tell today. So this is Candace Samiano. I hope I pronounced that right. And this also uses the Heartfelt Blooms. Really pretty. Dawn Ray from California. That's the, what's that called? Colorful Seasons? That's the Colorful Seasons from the annual catalog. Oh, I thought that's Kristen Chenoweth. I was like, what's she doing in a swap with me? Kristen Chwanek, or Chwanek. This one. Love that. These are the Celebrate You thinlets. Pretty. And that stamp is in the annual catalog. Oh, and this is the free celebration ribbon. Can you see it shimmer? Yeah, it's shimmer ribbon. It's really pretty. This is Jenna Schultz. This is the True Gentleman. I don't actually have this yet, but I think I'm going to get it soon. Uses all the True Gentleman paper and the stamp set. I really like the little, what I like are the little tiny icons that are with each stamp set. I think those are cute. I want, oh, that's my own swap card. I got one back. I like the Dad Joke stamp set. That's the male one I got so far. And then this uses, this is Barbara Becker, and this one also uses the True Gentleman stamp set. I love the ideas you get from swaps. I don't have in-person events anymore except for my team. So I don't really have a reason to do swaps except that I can show y'all, and then also they give me ideas, and so because I like to case. Okay, I'm not sure who this one's from. She stamped it on the back and it rubbed off, so I don't know who this is, but look at this. I love this mermaid card. So she used the blends to color her and this gorgeous glimmer paper from the Occasions catalog, the Myths and Magic. Okay, I'm finally done with all my show and tell. And it's an enormous stack that's probably going to fall over at some point. But let's do this. Okay. Yep, that was my last thing on my list. Okay, so I got masking fluid drying here. I'm going to go ahead and do the masking fluid on this one because I'm going to do this 2 ways. And while this one's drying, we'll do that one because that one's already dry. So I did this one because we're supposed to case, this is for a blog hop tomorrow, and we're supposed to case our logo, and it has this geometric shapes and soft colors. But I'm going to do, I'm going to change it up a little over here. I don't really know exactly what I'm doing. I'm just kind of making a design in here to see what happens. Kind of looks like silly string at this point, and I'm not sure if I like it. But you just squeeze like tiny amounts. Okay, so we're good there. So that's the masking fluid. And like I said, I got mine on Amazon. And so we're going to put that one aside to dry. And then the first one I'm going to do with Brusho. And I'm just going to use like the red, orange, yellow. And I've got my aqua painters here. And this time, because what I usually do, my favorite way to do Brusho is to put the Brusho down and then spritz it, because that's what happens. This is what happens when you spritz it. It's just stuff goes everywhere. Of course, I didn't like how this one turned out because I used too many colors. I should have not used so many colors because some of it got muddy. But this time I'm going to just drop some water. My aqua painter is clogged. That one I don't use very much because it always gives me trouble. I just ordered a new set today. I think it's time for new ones because my brushes are getting... I've had them for like 5 years. Okay, so I'm just going to drop water on here. Actually, can just kind of rub the water over. I don't really have to do drops. Now I'm going to put the water on first. And this watercolor paper, that was Stampin' Up! Watercolor paper. I actually ran out of Stampin' Up! Watercolor paper, so this is just like my cheap practice paper. So now I've got the whole thing wet, and I'm going to just start putting Brusho down. This is my favorite way to watch Brusho happen, because like you put it down onto something already wet, and it just starts spreading around and going crazy, and it's so cool. So that's kind of, so there's the red. That's the Brilliant Red. And then this is the Gamboge, which is the orange. I'm going to leave that out because I think we'll use it some more. And then here's the yellow. And so it's just kind of, so you put it on and it just starts spreading all over the place, which is cool. And I might drop a little more water on, but pretty happy with how it's looking so far. And so the masking fluid, what's going to happen is the masking fluid is going to resist the color. And then when we pull up the masking fluid, you'll have these blank spots where the masking fluid was. Last night was like my first time to use it. I'm like, oh, I just learned how to use it. I'll go ahead and do a class or do a little Facebook Live on it. I'm going to drop a little more water on here to kind of activate some more of these crystals, because if they don't get activated, then they don't do the fun stuff. But some of the fun is watching kind of the crazy, I don't know, the little dots, the speckles. So that's some of the fun. And now I'm going to probably ruin this, because I don't know if you can use a heat tool on masking fluid, but we're going to find out. Actually, I'm going to blow on it first. I'm just worried that the heat's going to like burn it or something. We'll give it a shot, see what happens. Oh, see, it's already getting darker, so maybe this is okay. Okay, y'all, have y'all been watching the Olympics, and especially curling, because that's the best sport in the Olympics? Don't give me spoilers. I think we're a game behind. We watched the women's match with Norway last night, but we haven't watched the latest men's game. I think they're called games, and I always want to call them matches because they seem important enough to call matches. Okay, so let me see, make sure. Okay, that one's still got some wet spots, so I'm going to dry it a little bit more. Good. Anne-Marie says I'm really making her want to break out the Brusho today. Do it, Anne-Marie. Do it. I'm gonna hit my other one while I'm here. I like to just let them dry, but when you're doing it on a video, no one wants to sit around and watch you dry stuff, you know, like you're doing now. Or at least I think no one wants to sit around and watch me dry stuff. I don't know, maybe you do, but I doubt it. Okay, so let's see how we're getting close here. Okay, actually, that's getting pretty tacky, so that's good. Okay, so this one's good. We've got some runoff here, that's okay. If you want to not have runoff, you can tape it down to a piece of cardboard. It doesn't bother me that much. And it also doesn't bother me when my paper buckles, because I use the liquid glue, and that just really straightens it all out when you glue it down to the card. Okay, so to go more with our logo for our blog hop, the colors are kind of a pinky and blue, and so I decided to actually use the colors too. So I have Bermuda Bay here. I'm just going to put a couple of drops of each one on the thing. Ooh. And if I really wanted it saturated, this one is powder pink. If I really wanted it saturated, I'd drop the Reinkers right into the water after I put the water on the card. And I might do that for part of it. And then I got Flirty Flamingo right here. Flirty Flamingo is one of our in colors that will retire at the end of May. So if you want it, I suggest you get it before March, because that's when people start freaking out about retiring colors, and then eventually they sell out. They sell out pretty much as soon as the new catalog is released. Like pretty much as soon as it's released to demonstrators, so don't wait till April. Okay, let's see. Got some water. Yep, I think we're okay here. So I'm just going to put some water on here. Oh, look, I have some Brusho on my aqua. Oh, I got Brusho on the masking fluid. Yeah, that stuff will go everywhere. But it's so much fun. Well, it's okay that it goes everywhere. Okay. So I'm all wet over here on my paper. I'm going to put on some pink first. This one's the Flirty Flamingo. And I'm just grabbing the re-inker right off the block. And then I'm going to drop it down with the aqua painter just by squeezing it a little bit. And I'm going to clean off my aqua painter. Because I don't want to mix the colors before they're on the paper. You want it mixing on the paper. Otherwise it's less fun. Okay, so here's some Bermuda Bay. Stick some Bermuda Bay on here. Oh, I love this color. It's one of my very favorites. I hope it never retires. And it's funny because when I first saw it, I was like, oh my word, that stuff hurts my eyes. And I didn't care for it. But it's because they kept putting it with just crushed curry, which I think Bermuda Bay and crushed curry together can be too much. But they kept showing it with crushed curry, and I was like, stop. But then once I got it and started playing with it, and here I have Pool Party over here. Once I got it and started playing with it, then I ended up really loving Bermuda Bay. Ooh, that one's going to be really pretty. Okay, let's put a little bit more Flirty Flamingo maybe up here. Let that mix a little bit more. And good. And so the masking fluid's going to resist it. And I'm going to go ahead, push this one over to the side. I should have gone probably with a truer blue because Bermuda Bay and Pool Party are both very greenish. They have a lot of green in them, so there's a good chance that this is going to get a little bit muddy. Here, bring in my little Norwex cloth, dab off some of this that's starting to look kind of gunky. There. All right, so I'm going to dry this one a little bit and see what happens, because I want y'all to see me at least pull the masking fluid off on one of these. You know what's funny is I'm not like super into geometric shapes that much. Okay, so we're pretty dry, so I'm going to go ahead and start. And you just rub it off with your finger. It's really kind of cool. You just like peel it off. I don't know if you were like me, but I loved to just like put glue on my hands and then peel it off when I was a kid. I loved doing that. And I hope I am not showing my weirdness, but y'all know I'm weird anyway. But yeah, I would put glue all over my hands and especially all over my fingernails and then to peel it off. I love doing that. Well, so this is kind of like that. It kind of reminds me of that. Yeah, I actually didn't like how the dinosaur one turned out. That's why it turned into a dinosaur card. I was like, oh, this looks pretty like kiddish. And I used too many colors. Like, I don't recommend using the blue on the same, the heat tool is relaxing, yes. I feel like, yeah, I know, I always fall asleep under the hairdryer at the hair salon, and so yeah, it is a little bit relaxing. It makes you want to go to sleep, because it sounds like a hairdryer. But yeah, I like to peel the glue. Oh yeah, and yeah, when you're using the Brusho, don't use the Prussian blue at the same time that you use the gamboge, unless you really want like orange, because those two mix together, or sorry, unless you really want brown, because those two, when they mix together, they really make a lot of brown. Okay, now I saw someone, I think it was Lydia Fiedler, I saw her in a video. She stamped the dragon from Magical Day, and then she covered the whole dragon. Oh, I peeled off some of this. See, this is like my low quality practice paper. This is my, like I said, I had to reorder Stampin' Up paper because I ran out. So that's peeling off some of this when I'm peeling. So use high quality paper. So, yeah, she like covered the whole dragon, and then she stamped all around it and colored all around it, or I don't know what she did stuff all around it, and then she peeled it off, and then the dragon was exactly as she had left it. So I thought that was really cool. So there's that one. This one is not dry yet, and I'm not sure I'm gonna like it. It's kind of looking a little muddy, but yeah. So so that's that technique with the masking fluid. So it's something I had never tried before. I really wanted to give it a shot. But just know that you can cover up. You don't have to do lines or whatever. You can like cover up a whole stamped image and then do whatever you want with it. So anyway, I will finish these as cards, and you will see them in our blog hop tomorrow at 3 a.m. my time. So in Australia, I don't know what that is, 7 or 8 a.m. But over here, it's like 3 a.m. because that's when my post has to go live. And that's all I've got for you today. Thanks for joining me. I will put up links to all that stuff I talked about, which seemed like a million things. And I will see y'all next week. Oh, I might be here on Friday because I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I'm probably moving. Oh, hi, Courtney. I'm probably moving to Friday afternoons, like at 4 for my videos. And then, so I might be here this Friday and I might not, but then I'll start doing them probably on next Friday. If Fridays don't end up working out, then I'll probably do them on Wednesdays, but I don't think I'm going to do Tuesdays anymore. So, but I'll schedule an event the next time I'm going to go live so that you can, kind of know when it's going to happen. All right. Thanks for joining me. I will see y'all next week or maybe in 2 days. Bye.